The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson. This is Ed McMahon along with Doc Severn.
Okay, folks, so it's looking like we're getting about halfway through the perfume bottles. I wanted to take the opportunity to show you this $1 paper bill I have here. It's a Canadian $1 paper bill. As you can see, it's paper, $1 bill. And they changed the $1 bill to a $1 coin in 1987. Now, I don't know if they continued making these paper bills for a couple more years or not, but I don't know why they did it or how they did it, but we're not going to bother ourselves with trying to figure it out. We're just going to focus on the perfume bottles. Okay, so now that we got that sorted out, first order of business is this right here, Appleton Estate Signature Rum. Now the bottle isn't really much to look at, but I thought I'd try the rum out just the same. And it's 375 milliliters, 40% alcohol. And it was between $16 and $17 Canadian. There's the cork there. I like the way they're doing these corks nowadays. Of course, this one's made to look like wood, but I'm pretty sure it's some sort of synthetic material. There we go. And there's a label on the back there. Yep, and remember, enjoy responsibly. That's what that says. And I am enjoying it. I have a glass going right here. Alright, so let's get on now to the second order of business. There's going to be these bottles here. Which reminds me, folks, I was recently talking to a friend of mine, and she's a bartender down at the local pub here. And she was telling me that she's recently split up with her boyfriend, but he keeps asking her for another shot. Next up is this here. Oh, what the heck? How'd that get in that box? I must have put that in that box last night after getting home from pulling a muscle down at the seafood disco. This here's a pellet gun. You just crank that bag like that, put your pellet in, pump it up. You can pump that 10 times if you want. Oh, bang, there you go. There you can shoot rats with that. Okay, well, let's get back to the bottles. Whew.
Well, the first label we're going to check out, folks, is this one right here. Baron Sunday Spiced Rum. I just seen this in the store there earlier today, and I thought,
I gotta try that. And man, that looks dangerous. Can't wait to try it out. Okay, folks, so it's that time. As I promised, I will reveal the secret behind the Switching Ace card trick. And this is an easy, sort of visually appealing card trick that anybody can do. And once you see how it's done, you'll probably be like, oh, I never would have thought of that. So that kind of makes it kind of interesting. So the trick here, in case you haven't seen it, I'll do it again, is that we got the ace of spades, the ace of diamonds, and the ace of clubs in my hand. Put them together, and there's a variety of ways you could do this, but the ace of diamonds is going to switch to the ace of hearts. And I'm going to do that by simply covering it over and saying the magic words, I love peanut butter sandwiches. And that should do it, folks. And when we flip them back over, sure enough, there is the ace of hearts instead of the ace of diamonds. Okay, where is the ace of diamonds? Well, it is down here, where it was all along. Now here's the reveal. How was it done? Well, it was never in my hands to start with, folks. It was always the ace of hearts. The ace of hearts is upside down, and it's simply a matter of arranging these other cards in such a way that that looks like it's the ace of diamonds in there. So there you have it, folks. An easy card trick to fool just about anybody. Have fun with that. tree frog. There you go. Oh, right there. Okay, folks, so here's the deal. If I stick my fingers in this and I live to talk about it, I want to see some thumbs up on the video, okay? I'm a little bit nervous about it. It's kind of step up from the old mouse traps there, but I think I'll be okay. I think I got the luck of the Irish with me. You know? And as my grandpappy used to say, don't bust your shin on a stool that's not in your way. But I'm going to do it anyways. Okay, so enough fooling around. On the count of 3. Okay, I think this is just like, learning to swim. You just got to jump right in. 3, 2, 1. Nah! No. Cut. So next up, folks, is this bottle right here, which is probably the best bottle of the dig, which is, if we can get focused on it, the Poison Liquid Iodine cork top bottle. And, this bottle here was pretty good too. I'm just gonna mix those two together and see what we come up with. Oh man, is that ever good? Poison. Down the hatch. Wow. Okay, so that was pretty good. Okay, folks, I'm back with a full glass and a joke. A chameleon walks into a bar. Bartender says, all right, if your wife calls, I didn't see you. Next up, Rubifoam for the teeth. I also got a drink going here, folks. You might want to grab one yourself, but the doctor told me I had to cut back on my drinking, so I thought I'd try a little mind over matter, and this is my new drinking mug here. Seems to be working pretty good. I've acquired a strong desire to eat preservatives, though, for some reason. I don't quite understand that. Oh, man.
Good day, folks. Thanks for joining me here. You probably know me already, but if not, let me introduce myself. I am the Canadian cowboy pirate. That's right. Before we get into these bottles, antique bottles, I'd like to show you one special bottle that I like to keep near and dear to my heart. And it's right here. It is De Bon Brandy. 40% alcohol, and this little pint bottle only cost me $14.40. Very affordable. And I like to keep some right on me ship, or on me wagon, wherever I'm at. Just in case I get parched on the open seas. Oh, me ship is a rockin'. On the open seas or in the desert, whichever the case may be. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get into this box of antique bottles.
I'm not sure how much is left in here, maybe 2 shots. It's hard to judge. Let's just pour that in there. In my straight out of New Brunswick shot glass. Just about a pint, just about a shot, I guess. So here we go. Yep, smells like orange. Down the hatch. All right, well, let's get into the bottles. Next up, we got about 3/4 of a shot of Grand Marnier left, so let's get that into us. Straight out of New Brunswick, folks. New Brunswick, Canada. This little bottle here, some sort of toiletry bottle, I'd say. Given by the shape, might have been like a shampoo or a lotion or something. That shape like that, so you could hold on to it and it won't slip out of your hands if your hands were soapy or wet. Just a guess. Drink time. Those gold flakes sure do go down nice. I was down at the bar earlier and a pirate walks in and he had a roll of paper towel on his head. And I said, "What's up with the paper towel?" He said, "Arr, I got a bounty on me head." Yeah. This here's a Schlotterbeck and Foss company. Okay, folks. I think first I'm just going to try it on the side of my hand just to get a feel for it. You know what I mean? Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. Aha! Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. It's a little bit red there. A little bit red. It did kind of snap a little bit. You can see it's a little red there. Not too bad though. Not too bad. Okay. Yeah. You can see. Yeah, that is leaving a little red mark there. Okay. Well, let's. It wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Here comes the big grand finale, I think. Okay. You guys ready for this? I don't think I am. I'm going to do 2 fingers in it. 2 fingers in it. Okay. Okay, folks, I am back, and supper was delicious. It kind of reminded me of the Galloping Gourmet that folks were talking about in my previous video. That is it was an old television show, and it was a chef who was always drinking throughout the episode. So that was kind of interesting. And I remember, once it was mentioned, I remember the Galloping Gourmet from many years ago. Okay, folks, so I am having a little drink here today. Not hitting it too hard. Just finishing off this 5th of Smirnoff Vanilla Vodka. 35% alcohol. Sun of the light shining right on it. About 35% alcohol. And that's just your standard price for that. Somewhere between $27 to $30 for Canadian, that is, for that bottle. And I drank about 3/4 of that the other night. Way into the wee hours of the morning. And I gotta tell you, that sent me right into the shadow realm. So, I'm just gonna finish that off today and forget that it ever happened. Alright, let's get back into these bottles. Good day, YouTubers! Thanks for joining me here for another historical transmission. We got some unique and interesting finds here in this one. Oh, before we get started, don't forget to hit that big old like button there. That always helps out. So, like I say, before we get started, I guess I could say I was out digging this morning, and I dug for about 3 or 4 hours or so. And I didn't think I had accumulated much for finds, but I'll tell you, at the end of it there, when I was packing my bag up, I could barely lift the thing to get it on my back. Well, that'll be coming up later in a future video. You know, that kind of reminds me of a joke as well. Listen to this one. A photon is going through airport security. The TSA agent asks if he has any luggage, to which the photon replies, "No, I'm traveling light." Traveling light. You get it? Ever heard that one before? Okay, folks, so here's the basic premise of the magic trick. You got a stick here with 3 holes in it. Okay, and you got a pin that you're going to put into the center hole. I got the pin slightly bent so it doesn't fall right through the hole. Okay, and then I'm going to cover the stick over and say a couple of magic words like abracadabra, and there the pin has changed positions from the center hole to the bottom hole. Okay, I can do it again, and there it is. Now the secret behind this, folks, is all in the stick, of course. I'll take that pin out. See the holes? Only 2 of them go the whole way through the stick. This bottom one is only about halfway through. The pin will not go through. And then when you flip the stick over, 2 holes the whole way through are on the bottom, and I've got another hole above that's only halfway through. See? But when you flip it under the veil and the observer doesn't see that, they're unaware of where these holes are lined up. So that's the trick there, folks. Hope I explained that well enough. All you got to do is make yourself a stick and try it out. Fool your friends and neighbors. Okay, let's get into the bottles. Okay, folks, this is what's up first. Lamb's Spiced Rum, on sale for $27, regular $30. And this is the deal. I'm going to do 5 shots back to back. I only got 2 set up. I only got 2 shot glasses, but I'm going to do 5 back to back. And I want to see everybody give a thumbs up for this video, okay? Alright, let's get started. 1. Ooh. 2. 'Ooh, wow. 2. 3. 4. Oh. Don't try this at home, folks. And number 5. Yep. Down the hatch. There it is. Thumbs up, folks. Now I'm going to shut you off and I'm going to get the bottle set up.